Evening, wherever you may be. It's Lumi and yeah, I got that stinky wig on, which is hot and itchy, and we do have wig caps, but unfortunately, I didn't grab one. Um, so today I'm just going to be reading the chats from you guys and seeing what kind of chats we have. And that's what we're going to do. Right now I have this one screen open just so I can monitor me and see how we're looking with the hair and stuff like that. That's not really going to be doing any live panels tonight, but just want to say hi to everybody. And how you doing, Carolyn? Michelle did respond to your question in email, so you might want to look there. She suggested, in short, for given your circumstances, that perhaps either shipping any records by media mail, if there's only a few, or just sticking with the super chat, super stickers, super thanks, because she doesn't want to see you have any hardships. She doesn't give your addresses to the dark web, to brokers, to send you spam or anything, so you wouldn't have to worry about that. Yes, about the albums, yeah. Now, let's see. I'm trying to figure out the best way to get this stupid wig on so it doesn't itch. Oh my god. We threw this on really quick, and I got it on really nice, but the problem is I didn't put on a wig cap. On top of that, the wig got Michelle's hair mixed in here. So it looks like it got white streaks. Right, well, that's understandable. It's really your call. Let me just give you a piece of advice. If you're shipping a lot of records, this applies to anybody, like more than, say, 5 pounds of vinyl, then what I would do is ship them in a large flat rate box. The records themselves are pretty heavy material, so they probably will not get cracked. However, that's expensive, so that may not be an option for people on a fixed income. If you're going to ship albums like that, that's great. But again, it's your judgment call. You have to decide what works for you financially. So if you can't ship records, that's fine. No one's going to hold it against you. I wanted to talk with Stan. Email explaining how I was sent it if I return. I have a way. Okay. So send the message to Stan CT and see what he says. This applies to anything on Michelle's channel. Anybody who wants to send anything to the channel, it's easy to do. But some people, because of their economics, shipping products is not always an option for you. So please keep that in mind. You may not be able to ship things because of distance, time, money, the delicate nature or whatever it is you're shipping. Also, Michelle's was waiting for her lids for her cups, and they said they were delivered by UPS on Friday. Michelle was downstairs on Friday looking for the lids, couldn't find them. Michelle went down last night because she saw it was delivered, and we couldn't find them either. And we wonder if UPS put the lids to the wrong house. So Michelle contacted the seller and said, hey, where's my lids? I can't find them anywhere. She said, I looked. They're not downstairs. They're not in the front. They're not in the back. Where did UPS ship the lids? That's fine. We know that. Like I said, Michelle doesn't go ahead and use your email addresses and send them to the dark web to address brokers for spam or anything like that. So she's not going to do that to you. You know, I sent you the photos down, Vic outs. Okay, well, Michelle, did you see any photos? I didn't see anything from Carolyn to be free in email. The last I saw was a message from you to me and me to you, but that's it. That's all we have. We don't have anything, pictures of the albums. Where did you place them in music? Where did you send them to? Because they're not in email. Because we looked just now. So if you could tell me, Michelle, where you put the pictures? Did you put them in music? Did you put them as a DM? Oh, I didn't look at the DMs. Hold on a minute. Let me look over there. Michelle's DMs. I can tell you. Let's see. Let me look to see if that's. I do see any DMs from you. I don't see any DMs from you. I don't see anything in the women's group. I don't see anything in the main channel. So for some reason, we don't have the pictures of the albums. So you'll have to send us some pictures because they're not in our email. They're not in the DMs. Okay, the Discord music section. That would make sense. Yeah. Yeah. Let me go look at Discord music and see if they're over there. Michelle's music Discord, actually. Okay, those are Michelle's last records Michelle's did for tonight. They're gonna be club mix albums, and they're gonna be quite fascinating. To be honest with you, I really would like to plan to put on a headband. Oh, it would look nice. Michelle, what? Do me a favor. What? When you get this wig cut up and trimmed, would you please consider, or you can do it now if you have an elastic laying around, can you lash this back? Because this is awful. I mean, come on. We'll have to figure that out. We'll figure it out. Okay. Okay, great. All right, thank you. So today we're going to take the turn to answer your questions with me, and unfortunately I don't have Carmen here. Otherwise I would have Carmen on for interview, but she's busy right now working with another client, so she's not here. I would love to answer your question. If anybody has any question, I think I noticed they got the part in the wrong place. Oh well, they'll do. Right, the Michelle's hair is so much softer than this. This is like putting a nylon rope on your head. Okay, thank you. So, the Google Studio Restream IO has came up with Studio Restream IO 2.0, which we're using with our OBS. So we don't have the public panels up. So if you're looking to join the panel, I'm sorry to say right now we don't have a panel up. We do just have this up. I like this look. But the other thing is, Michelle, I wish your hair was thicker than this. I don't feel a sticker. You wouldn't be able to see anything. It would be just, you'd be like a giant sheepdog. Right. First of all, Red, Carmen is a very genuine person. Okay. Let me see. don't see anything in the Discord yet, Carolyn, but they're probably uploading the pictures. Let me go check the email. Where's the email tab? I don't get my tab mixed up with Michelle's tab. There's just two tabs here. So Michelle has her emails here. And I don't see anything on the email either. Then... So right now I'm still not seeing anything in the music. Is it still uploading your pictures? Because we're not seeing them coming up yet. Unless they're still uploading the pictures. Which may be the case. Depending on how fast your internet connection, depending on how fast the pictures are uploading, could be anything, any speed. And right now I just looked and there isn't anything yet. So I'll have to see how that works. Music section, I just checked. Okay, well, right now, we don't see anything in the music section yet. We're looking in the music section right now. The last one we see is records Michelle uploaded, like XLF and like Eddie did. We don't see anything yet from anyone else. The only thing I can think of is that maybe the system is kind of... I think this is a level. That's okay. Who knows? What's going on? We're not seeing the records yet. So last night, Michelle's channel is showing tremendous strides in a positive way in growth. We're seeing more people now engaging on Michelle's content on her channel. She is growing at a very good rate at 1,890 subs. She is clearly holding her own. I am at currently about 207 subs at this point. So we're growing as well. And it's, fascinating to see how this software is going to work for us right now. I'm just using Studio.io, Restream.io as a monitor program. I'm not taking chat today because I don't want to try to have to deal with the chat and then put those headphones on my head and clap them down just so I can hear everybody. I will try to email now. Okay. Go back and look at the email, Michelle. Okay. Sure can do that. 1 minute. So far, no email yet. I'll check in a little bit. All right. Well, I just checked just now. I don't see anything. I'll just refresh my email. No, I don't see anything coming in. Took her spam trap. She's not in my spam trap. I don't see you in spam. And I do not see any pictures in email either, so I'll just check both for Michelle. We'll have to sort this out. Basically, you could surprise us if you really just wanted to send a whole bunch of records in just, as a surprise. Just make sure to let us know when they were shipped, and if there's a tracking number, let us know the tracking number so we can verify them. So that we can try to intercept them before they disappear again. I would not ship them through UPS because UPS does not have flight rate packaging. If that's just, I don't know why. I'm not getting your pictures. Michelle's not getting your pictures. Music's not getting your pictures. Let's talk about the background that we're using today. Today's background is something we haven't used in years. This is called the Gothic Patio. Last time we used this on a green screen shot was many, many years ago. And it was kind of cute, and I kind of liked it. I was going to use some background effects to give it like a slight echo, like if you're in a large cavernous patio with all this stone. Mine is fast. Well, let's see. Yeah, my Gmail or my T-Mobile's fast too. Usually, Michelle's. I got them. Yes, I got them. There's 3 pictures. Okay, let's take a quick look at these. Jerome Hines. Okay. Lynn Anderson's Greatest Hits. That's cool. Say You Stay Until Tomorrow. That's an older album. America was still number 1. Godspell. That's an opera, I think. Lynn Anderson's Greatest Hits album. That's a little fuzzy one there. Bill Pierce. Say You Till Tomorrow was from Tom Jones. I Love to Tell a Story. Sounds good to me. We don't have any of those records in the collection, and we'd love to have them if you want to ship them. Since there's only 3 of them, I would send them as media mail, and that's the least expensive way to do it. You won't get a tracking number for media mail, or you could ship them first class or priority. If you ship them priority, it's from what we learned from the Postal Service, it is still going to cost you but just about the same price as going with first class. So, the address I'd like to use. Okay. Why don't you use Michelle's address as a return address? Yeah, you can use my address as a return address. It doesn't mess up the Postal Service that much. I've seen that. I've done people do that. And then if they really need something to return, they'll just put an address inside the package on a slip of paper, like with a cover letter. You don't have to do that. So you can just use my address as the Froman 2. There's 6 of them. Okay. In that case, you could probably want to still go with media mail, because that's going to be cheaper. It's going to take longer, but media mail will work out pretty well for most people. Yes, a Broadway play. That's right, because we have a place called the Godspell Opera House. That's why we thought it was an opera. It'll be interesting to see how that works. So go to the USPS website, and I can view the bases and see how much it costs. The boxes are free. Yes, they are. Tom Jones speaks for itself. Yes. And he also did things to sound like What's New, Pussycat, and I don't know much else. But Michelle is more familiar with Engelbert Humperdinck. Tom Jones and Engelbert Humperdinck sound very similar to each other. Maybe Engelbert Humperdinck is Tom Jones. That's an interesting question. That one album had I Never Promised You a Rose Garden, and I got the original I Promised You a Rose Garden album. That's fine if I have duplicate songs. It doesn't matter. We take them, we listen to them, and play them. Yeah, we play anything. Trust me, guys. We love music in English. We like music in Portuguese. We love music in Spanish. Puerto Rican Spanish. Castile Spanish. Portuguese. We love Mago de Oz. I got the us, as it's pronounced in Portuguese. We like music in Italian, like contemporary Italian. We're not really into the operas, but we will play some opera once in a while. You can play this you want in a box, absolutely. £70. If it fits, it ships for one low flat rate. However, she's talking about 6 records. 6 records in a flat rate box, a 12 by 12 box, is going to cost her more money than it may be for her to, or unless she goes for a long, another kind of flat rate box. So if you're not sure, first thing I would do is measure the outer dimensions of the records, because I know they're a little bit bigger than 12 inches. They're like the 12 and a half inches. 12, yeah, about that. 12 and a quarter, 12 and a half. 12, yeah, so, yeah, you can put them in that. Symphony, that sounds interesting. I had to learn Portuguese. So now you get the idea, because music we love. Michelle officially studied Italian, but does love listening to other languages. I have styrofoam and bubble wrap. You can even use a slightly bigger box than a flat rate, because the standard flat rate boxes is a 12 by 12 by 6 inch thick, which is, in one sense, is way bigger than the records, as far as number of records. But maybe a long flat rate box might fit if you want to look for a long flat rate box. Or some people do is they'll just package them in older cardboard boxes and just tape them really good so they don't open up and the records don't spill out. Because for 6 records, that might be easier. I have a 4-record set of the Vienna Symphony Orchestra. It also comes in with a booklet of various artwork. Oh, cool. Absolutely. Listen to that. Absolutely. The Vienna Symphony Orchestra is cool stuff. Yes. And let me just, since this is my show, Michelle, you don't mind if I do most of the monetizing or monopolizing a little bit here. I think you may want to just take some scrap cardboard and just make your own box, because, like Michelle said, Michelle, do you want any flat rate boxes here that you could quickly assemble to see if the records would fit inside? No, I threw a lot of the old boxes out. Wait a minute. Let's see. Flat rate boxes? No, I don't have any right now. Oh, okay. So the most delicate ones, as Gemini Gem will tell you, is the shellacks. The shellac records are the ones that are more likely than not to be trashed. Your box set of records, like the symphony from the Vienna Symphony Orchestra, that is going to be already kind of in its own box. Those are likely protected by their own case. It's the individual records. Pavarotti is the singer in the Vienna Symphony Orchestra, so it is a little bit operatic. Yeah, it would be. So what I want to do in the future, not today, I want to see if I can arrange with Carmen to come up maybe next week and have an interview with Carmen and let you guys ask Carmen questions. That sounds like an idea. Because I think a lot of you have heard Carmen talk to me and Michelle, but never heard her answer your questions. And we'd love to get her on camera as well. So, yes, we're going to try next week from 3 to 5 to get Carmen up here, and then we'll do that. This is itchy. It is itchy. Oh man, it's like wearing fiberglass. That would work. That will work. You could figure it out. You know, absolutely. You could. It's certainly put it in whatever package the records fit in. You know, bubble wrap would definitely be good. Old newspapers would be fine, because I would tell you right now that 95% of the time the records are not going to get trashed, because unless they're shellacs. If they're shellacs, you can't count on anything, because the shellacs will just get shredded. We lucky that Gemini Gems records did survive, except for broken ones. A few, like 2 or 3 broken ones from the shellacs. Yeah, we'll get it sorted. So, what we'll do is next week, I want to make this official. We're going to try to get Carmen up here. And I think that would be fun to get her up here. But I probably will be leaving the wig off, because this is so itchy. Itchy. It's making me bitchy. The itchy hair is making Lumi bitchy. It's really true. I can't tell you how much this is itchy, man. This is like really itchy. So it's making Lumi bitchy. Yeah. So fascinating, though. The fact of the matter is that we have currently. Let me go back to my channel here. Let's see. Where is my comments? Oh, I know where they are. Yeah. Let me close the Discord page, because that's covering my notes, my stats. Currently we have 6 viewers, 2 likes, 9 minutes, 57-second engagement. I guess the 6 isn't bad, considering this is not a Michelle video. This is not a Michelle channel video. It is on Kick. There's 2 on Kick, which is fine. And we also are streaming, we're also recording it on tape as well. I don't know. Michelle, let me ask you a really question real fast, if I may. You have been recording the videos every morning on the hard drive. When are you going to take out the garbage, if you know what I mean? Because you're going to be running out of room really quick. Yeah. Now, we have to figure out a better way of doing these, Michelle, because you're going to run out of hard drive real fast. Well, Restream.io will store them up on its own server for like a couple of weeks, as does Kick. So, yeah, you can store the videos there. Also, please remember, even though we're streaming this to Michelle's Kick channel, is that we would love so much to have you guys check out Michelle's Kick channel if you're not watching it on there. Let me just point one thing out, if I may. The reason I don't have a Kick channel is twofold. Number one, I don't have my own ID card for verification, so I can't get a Kick channel because I don't have an ID. And second of all, is you don't have another authenticator set up for me, just for Michelle. If we put Michelle, my name, my channel on her authenticator, and her channel on the authenticator, it could end up being a really confusing mess for everybody. Okay. Really? Okay. So, no one's going to steal your address, I can tell you that. Wiggy was afraid of the same thing. Oh, Michelle, I hope you destroyed the box. She kept telling Michelle, please destroy my box. And Michelle was like, I'm not even showing your box. I'm just showing the records or the contents of the box. I'm not showing the address of the box. Please don't worry about it. Your box is not going to be showing your address on it. We have gotten better at not showing people's address. And I understand that. So maybe you can put an address of a loved one or a relative on it that's in the area. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, it's not like we're going to be giving out your address to those spam brokers on the dark web. So I wouldn't worry about the address because no one's going to copy your address and steal it. It's not what we're going to do. So I wouldn't really worry about it. After all, Michelle's got plenty of addresses of people. She's got her kitty's address, her new address, her old address. She's got Gemini Gem's address. She hasn't shared that. She has addresses of different people she keeps private. Ta-ta for now. Things to do, places to go. Have a good day. Okay, well, thank you for coming up. Appreciate that. So, today, Michelle's got a whole stack of Club Mix records to play. Which is right here in the Discord. For those of you who don't know what Michelle's going to be playing, if you missed the video, let's get that up on the screen so we can all show you what she's got coming up today in her music section. She's been wanting to add some new music. Let's get this on the screen here. And she also sent an email to YouTube about their policy on ad blockers. I think this is on right here. Yeah. Okay. Let's get this on the screen here. Let's see. Got it. Next screen. Next screen. No. Yes. Okay, let me get this on the screen so you can see this. These are the records she's playing today, front and back, plus additional vinyls for people to listen to. Because these are these like club mix singles, so these are like really long. And there you go. So these are the records that she's playing today. The ones at the bottom, the Axel F, and like Eddie did, is one she already had the record originally. So she didn't have to worry about getting the additional record because it already existed. So these are Club Mix records. So let's just go through this one at a time, if I may. This first one is called, remember it says front and back here, is Eric Sermon React. That's side 1, 33 1/3 speed. Some of these are not 12-inch singles. Some of these are. The second one is React. The side of it. We're still trying to figure out what. And then they have this one over here, which is John F. Maria Williams, Down for Me, side 1. The second one is called Is You by Nelly. Third one is called The Full Throttle Radio, DJ Q, DJ Mr. Vince, and Big Alley. Side B, I think you forgot to put side 1. No, it's right there. Okay, DJ Q and Big Alley, Crunk It Up. That is a clean and dirty tracks. So some of these records, as I said, are record mixes from radio stations. The next one is called Carl Henry feature Cecil Bear as She Dare, and the other side of that is called um, Instrumental a cappella, and then the last one of the new albums, if I didn't miss anything up, is um, Rock Away, V Smoke Groove, and Sir Sniper. And then you have the one that's got back and front is Axel F, which is Radio Club Mix 33 and a third. This is from Michelle. And then, of course, like Eddie did, this is Radio Edit Club Mix. This is both on the same record. So there's really a total of 4 tracks in that one. So it's going to be very interesting because these albums are definitely going to be. I have to throw in some more music besides that because otherwise it's not going to be no full 2 hours. We're going to have to come up with some other music, which we have. And we are going to be playing some music. Something she wanted to play a couple nights ago. Live at an Italian Party by Tifton Sound and Live Studio Live. Yeah, this is called the LSS Live Studio Series. Live Sound Series, LSS. This is the back, and this is the front of that album. We have a few others up here in the stacks we didn't play last week, so we're going to throw those in as well. So we're going to get some music up in your email. Okay, I sent you my solution. Okay, I will. So we go back and look again. Sure. All right. Just give me a second here. Okay. Thinking, okay, that would work. That would get fine. That's great. That will work. That works absolutely. Yeah, what you said about the email. Yeah. Anything else that stands out? First of all, one day I want to host Silver Moon. Oh my God. What are we going to call it? Silver Moon. Why not? But I'm leaving the wig off. This is hot. Maybe you should make this into a stack. A stack. Yeah. Or a stack with finer hair. Maybe we can thin it up a bit. Maybe. Absolutely. We can definitely do something with that. Yeah. It is banging on my door in your email. Okay. So maybe next week we're going to get Carmen up here on my channel to do an interview and answer questions from the audience, and also try to just the funny thing is that when I came back here to Earth, I actually forgot my Finnish and Swedish, which really sucks because I really wish I could have remembered my native language. I can't, and it's like the language overlay changes when you reincarnate. It's frustrating. It's banging on my door. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that, Carolyn. I really wouldn't worry about that. First of all, the people that were doing that stuff are already in serious deep guacamole right now. I wouldn't worry about it. You don't stream, you don't do any of that, as far as I know. Maybe you might stream a little bit, as far as I know, but you don't really give your address. I wouldn't worry about that. I would be worried about someone sending you free pizzas. Well, it would be nice if they really were free, but they don't do free. They try to do that to streamers more than those that don't, so. But I do get it. Or how about somebody sending a whole ton of boxes and magazines? speaking of magazines, we do got some interesting ones to look at. We do. Yes. I wouldn't really worry about that. So, very, very interesting. The music. You know, getting this stuff together. Get your head together. Getting my head together is not a problem. It's when I lose my head that's the problem. It's rare, but sometimes it happens. All right, so the important thing is that on here, let's talk. Let's type at each other. I mean, let's speak. I'll speak vocally. You type. Okay, that way I can read you and we can answer the questions we can as we go. You do need to be subscribed for 10 minutes, but that's only because I want to keep things, from getting too crazy. And I don't think we need to enable slow mode or anything because there's not really many people typing. So we'll just see how it goes. Answer your questions as best we can. Find out what's going on. And that's what we'll do. So, now, let's see. What's going on with the world? Trump. He's in the news. Again, for good reasons this time. He went to the UFC fight. Everybody was so excited to see him at the UFC fight. He came up. Everybody was so excited to see him at the UFC fight. He was getting more headline billing than the fighters were getting, from what I could tell. And I swear to God, this is one of those wigs that's designed for hair cosmetology students to learn to do hair. It might be. Yeah, I think it is. And one of the problems is that I noticed it's very unevenly cut. So it's like, oh, well, we got to finish fixing it. We can do that. Well, we'll just can't do any worse if I cut it myself. If I get the foam wig heads like as Gidgey's sending, I can go ahead put it on the foam wig head and trim it up a little bit, make it look a little better. And we do have a nylon wig cap. But we weren't even sure if we're going to wear the wig. I just I said, why not? And it makes sense. It looks good. Stands out. Doesn't make me look like Michelle. And then people, well, the ears are going to dead giveaway. But, yeah, they are a dead giveaway. It's still fascinating to see how many people are here. There's 6 of you on YouTube, 2 on Kick. And, I thought you had a lot more than 2 on Kick. Got 120 subs or followers on Kick. Yeah, you do. I wonder why they're not all here. I think some of them are spammers trying to sell me stuff. I figured that already. I always got to sell something to Michelle, right? Of course, I'm a bit disappointed from Michelle that the lids that she ordered got AWOL. So Michelle ordered another set of 4. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like the hair like this, but Michelle, can we really grow your hair like that? No. Why? Then I'm stuck with a brown hair and I can't be my blonde hair, and I like the blonde hair. Whatever. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I get it. So yeah, the wigs sort of solve a problem. If the wig was proper, let me take this off for a minute here. It's a cute wig, but there is something in the wig that does need to be adjusted. In the back, there's these elastics that are supposed to They're sizing the design the size of wig up. Oh, okay. Yeah, see? Yeah. So this goes with this hooks with this one. How's this go on? This is that's the front. That's the front of the wig. That's the back. Then there's this elastic here. And then this goes to this here, I think. It smells like it's missing something. Yeah, it's kind of missing a clip or something. It's like it doesn't. What gives with that? Okay, oh wait. Let's get this back on again. It just, I like it though. It stands out nice. Let's get this back on the head. Ah! I gotta rebrush it again. So you got the full lace. You got the full foot lace in the front. I have no idea. I don't think you do. I don't. You don't. No. See here. See. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah. This is the front. Right here. Okay. So it's cute, but it's just, it's like your ears are getting creamed. Yeah, my ears are getting creamed. All right, so okay. Change the look. You sure did. Yeah, change the look, baby. Look at this. Okay, this is my bangs. This is the bangs, and they going like that. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's okay. Thanks. And now I can see some of your white hair sticking out too. Makes it look like I got gray. It's kind of weird that way. Fight over what you're gonna eat. I say, do you and Michelle fight over what we're gonna eat? The answer is not usually. No. Usually it's pretty simple. There's only a few foods in the refrigerator. Sometimes we just kind of like go, well, what do you want to eat? Depending on the time of the day and what we are available for time, we'll cook something. Usually something quick and fast. Like this morning, like we had crackling oat bran for breakfast. We didn't really decided we didn't want to eat grape nuts again because the grape nuts are okay. But yeah, what are you doing? I'm just. What's up with the ears, Michelle? I know. All right, this synthetic hair like snarls up everything. Leave it alone. It's fine. Trust me. You can't get any better right now. Really, you can't. All right, just leave it alone. Yeah, because I got the shitty eye. Michelle's got the good eye, but she's not great. But it's because I control this side, and I got the shitty ear too. The Michelle's got the better ear and the better eye, which is on this side, and it's kind of stupid layout. I like the way it came out. The poofiness. I think he did something neat. How did you do? That's so fucking nice. I love it. I'm like, what'd you do? Just reset the hair close to the right. Okay. So yeah. One of the things that I wish we didn't have to do is squint so damn much. I really wish we could have her eyes right open, whoop, like this, or like this. Hi! Every time we're looking at the chat, always like, I was like going to put toothpicks there. Hi! Yeah. I mean, it's just the way Michelle looks at things and I look at things. It's just kind of awkward. By the way, the cat, if those of you don't know, Rusty is here. He is here. He was just on the couch. Oh, he's still on the couch. He's still on the brown couch. He's still on the brown couch. Yeah, he was sleeping with me this morning. Yeah. Unfortunately, my right eye is one with the cataract, but theoretically, I can use Michelle's good eye too. We can. The optic circuits, we can share them for stereoscopic vision. Hearing for stereoscopic sound. But we also can kind of both take control of the walking. But we also completely compartmentalized. If you're wondering what that rattling noise is, that noise is a piece of paper that got in the window fan some time ago, and Michelle never took it out. You should take it out. It's because it does sometimes flap around in there. You can hear it. Yeah. Kind of weird. Yes, we can. I am ambidextrous. I can write with right and left hand. Yeah. I'm only write with my right, but I can't do my left. Michelle's left hand is actually clearer to read than her right hand. It's just that she hasn't done it lately. Michelle hardly ever writes. She does the things on the giving tree. But we don't normally write other than that because we use a computer and type everything. It's kind of awkward because when we type sometimes, because of the way we type, the cadence we type, sometimes letters get spaced wrong and words get spaced wrong, and then we have to go back and fix it. What is the most thing you argue with Michelle with? Money. Money's always money, and it's never sunny in the poor man's world. I'm serious. It's always money. Every day. Money, money, money. Can't buy this, can't buy that, can't buy that, maybe later. Yeah, sometimes it's just like that. It's just money is always, we're fighting over money. But in the end, when we sit there and look at the budget sheet, we'll go, okay, well, we can't do that. We can do this. So we'll do this instead, or we'll defer optional extras until the next month, or whenever donations coming on the channel. And we certainly don't really argue much about else other than policies on the channel. That's not really a major argument. It does come up that Michelle wants to do a certain thing, and I want to do a certain thing, and we come up with these different ideas, and some of them just don't work, and then we try to find a compromise. What works? It's just like any marriage. Sometimes both have to sit down and go, well, maybe we can come up with a solution that's reasonable for everybody. Maybe you may not get everything, but it's just like any marriage. You just discuss it, and if it works, it works. Yeah, if it works, it works. So is it maybe the reason why you have a twin soul is because you're born with both male and female parts, Michelle? Right, exactly. That's why we are built the way we are, and this body was built for two souls from the beginning, from the factory, for this time on Earth, to incarnate on Earth. So it kind of works out because I am a masculine soul, Michelle's a feminine soul, and in our quiet times in the bedroom is also when it kind of works out because, my channel doesn't have monetization, so I can get a little more risque, but I won't go too far with that. I'll just say is that we do have a reasonably good time under the covers, and Michelle is always so worried about making a mess that she has ways of keeping things tidy, and I won't go into detail on that. No TMI. Okay. So we won't go into too much detail. But we do have times that we we do have good times doing other things too. Like we do like to think of ideas. And sometimes, like I said, we don't always come up with the same idea, but we'll go, well, okay, you want to do X, I want to do Y. Maybe we can look at a solution to make X and Y a reality. Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes privacy is one thing we don't have. We don't really have a lot because one of the reasons is Michelle told the people at the NSA, he said, you want to know everything about our lives? Fine, we'll tell you everything about us. Every square inch, every square moment, every microsecond. But there's times when they're like, Michelle, do you have to tell the public everything we do? And she said, well, the NSA wants to know everything about us anyway, so why not? Just tell them everything. You know, give them all the content. That way there's no rumors or people saying, oh, I thought you did this, and yet you didn't even show us that, so you're not telling us truth. Now I'm like, oh yeah, you go back to the videos, we do what we say, and we say what we do, and so therefore, there's really little content for the rumor mongers to go on. The rumor mongers have nothing to go on. They're just going, shoot, we can't make anything up about Michelle and Lumi because everything they do is on the internet. They do everything, they document everything. But unfortunately, it's also bad because as we are growing in celebrity status, the amount of people that are farming the data out on me and Michelle is just getting really ridiculous, if you know what I'm saying. They know so much about Michelle and me, good and the bad and the ugly. I sometimes wish Michelle would stop talking about everything we do all the time. Hi Gidgy, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Today, it's my time. Michelle is pretty much just a little bit talking with me, but not a lot. We are, next week, we're going to have Carmen Miranda up here as a guest. And that's going to get kind of odd because you know Michelle, you know me. Carmen usually doesn't answer questions and to the public. But I think she seems to want to discuss some things. I know there is some things that she does want to bring up. So, yeah, there are things she wants to bring up. But I think that she's not really sure if she wants to divulge everything. Medical and finances should be off limits. No one needs to know any of that. Yeah, I'd say so. But Michelle long ago said to the NSA, you want to know anything about me? Just watch my YouTube channel. Anything you want to know about me, you can just watch it, document it. You can see everything about Michelle and her life. It's on the internet. So that's what you told the NSA. You want to know all about me? There's where you go. And also kabooshed a lot of plans for the rumor mongers too, because there was nothing that they could rumor monger on. That was like, because everything's out there. Yeah, that's true. But then again, even if you didn't, people will still be digging at Michelle anyway, because we are unique enough that we stand out. People do not like this at all. I don't like what we are, who we are, why we do what we do. Because they look at the content and go, what is it with this person sitting at this desk? What is it with their unique, quirky nature? What is it? Why do they do what they do? And so they pick up the National Inquisitor and they go, oh, wait, that's hermaphrodite? Is that trans? No, trans is not hermaphrodite, by the way. Just make sure you understand the difference between the two. Hermaphrodites, intersex, are a medical condition that a person is born with. There's different degrees of intersex hermaphroditism. You can have a true center hermaphrodite, that is both male and female genitalia. You could also have one that is mostly masculine with just a little bit of feminine. You can have one that's mostly feminine with a little bit of masculine. Like Michelle is mostly feminine, and so there are some masculine traits too. Unfortunately, a lot of people in this day and age, especially in the LGBT community, don't really know this. So they think, oh, she's trans. No, she's not. She's completely not trans at all. I mean, she has friends that are trans. She respects the trans people that are trying to go through everyday life. In fact, in some ways, hermaphrodites have to deal with the same questions that the trans do. So we often do kind of fall into the LGBTQ plus grouping, but it's such a broad paintbrush, if you will, that it's kind of hard to explain it. How do you explain to someone who does not know anything about the hermaphrodites? They know about transgenders, they know about the transsexuals, they know about transvestites, but they know nothing about intersex. You can't. And it's like, what do you want to do? Strip naked so you can see? In some cases, that's not feasible. You can't do that everywhere. Michelle's medical doctor has seen her naked, of course, and has seen and tested her and poked her and prod her and collected samples and everything else to verify her authenticity, but it doesn't really help explain anything to everybody. Yeah. Medical, okay. Gives people reasons to think at you. Yep, it's a less comment. But I think at the same time is that reason I don't usually do a video on my channel is because the fact that everybody knows I'm on Michelle's channel more than on my channel, and it's sometimes just easier just to manage one channel instead of two. And I'll answer one question in case somebody ever comes up with, is Carmen Miranda going to have a channel? No. There is a Carmen Miranda tribute channel done by somebody else. This is not us, so. Wonder if, yeah. I think I see what I could do. Wigs suck. Oh wait. The part's kind of slightly wrong place. It's like wearing a friggin' head of fiberglass. Itchy, 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 and it's making Lumi bitchy, bitchy, bitchy. My hair, your hair is showing, Michelle. Well, it's on my side of the head. Yeah, yeah, it's true. It's on your side of the head. So, you could have done this on Michelle's channel. We could have, but the thing is then it would be very confusing. And I chose that since my channel has to grow too, it's just easier to do it on my channel. It is on Michelle's Kick channel. So if you're watching in a Kick, you're watching the same content that's in the Lumi and Finisher channel. So, also, a lot of you guys are breathing a sigh of relief that there's no Nightbot constantly reminding you to go to Discord and anything like that, which is interesting. Now, where the problem is, at the same time, there's no way I can tell you Michelle's Discord link because it's not published here. So, yeah, that's something you can see on Michelle's channel. That we can activate it on the Kick side. But I don't think it's going to do any good on this side. I would have gotten more views, but I really kind of want to. This is kind of like a debut thing. Maybe next week for the Carmen. We could still stream on Michelle's channel simultaneously. I was thinking about that this morning, but then I said to myself, no. Because if I stream this on Michelle's channel, there's going to be people on Michelle's channel that are going to go, what am I supposed to do? They got Lumi here, Michelle's got to be here too. And everybody said, well, we wanted to have an exclusivity with you. And so I said, fine. So thus, Michelle, of course, could upload this to her channel. I could upload it to my channel, and but I agree that it would be better for Lumi's channel to grow a bit more. I think she needs to grow. I think she needs to grow her channel too, because she has not had a chance to grow her channel, and I would love to see Lumi's channel explode as well. But that's where you guys come in. You can make sure to subscribe, like, share, as Michelle did share this link for me on all her normal means of sharing links. Did you share a Kick? No, I didn't share a Kick. I forgot to. Oh, okay. You didn't share it on Kick. No, that's okay. Could have taken over controls. I don't know what that means. Yeah, but at the same time, I think that this is some ways is a better arrangement because of the fact is that people can see the difference between the two contents. If we started showing out Michelle's channel, sure, they might say, oh, with the wig on, it's Lumi, and without the wig, it's Michelle. Which is only partially true, because that's not the way it entirely works. Everybody said, well, we'd like to have an exclusivity with Lumi. And so I thought, this is the easiest way to do it. So make sure to share this out with everybody. Because this is the whole reason we're doing this. I swear to God, there's got to be a way to fix this wig better. Well, I know it's a cheaper wig. It's just, it's itchy, man. Okay. So, yeah. It's we can taking over the system. Well, that's one reason why we decided to do it here separate, because we could do our own content. Completely independent of Michelle's channel, so people won't get mixed up between the two platforms, which does make sense when you think about it. Because if Michelle's on her channel, we expect to see Michelle. On my channel, we expect to see me. However, a couple times Michelle has gotten strikes. We have done shows on my channel, which I'm glad to say we haven't had any problems with that lately. I also have another channel called the North American Snow Queen channel as well, which is different. Ah, yes, the North American Snow Queen channel. I didn't forget that one. Hey, I got an idea. Let's do this. We can add more channels. Right? Oop, don't add that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, you want to go to... How about the NASQ Chill Zone? And it's not the Snow Queens one. That's just the other channel. Oh. That's the X channel. You can also do it on Twitch. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's just do it on... We can do North American Snow Queen channel. No, we can get confusing. The live would be Stream.io. Let's go on my other Snow Queen channel. Good idea. That look a little weird, but so we'll turn that on. And we can turn on the Twitch side. I'll leave my main channel off right now because that is called NESQ 0601 2024 Good Evening, which is not what this is, and I don't want to do that. So let's do some Twitch. Because we haven't done Twitch in a while, so I'll just turn Twitch on as well. Okay, so we're on Twitch, World of Warcraft, EU service with Lumi. It's not really EU service, but hell with it. We'll stream it on a couple of platforms. So we'll turn on some more people. You want to turn on the other channel? We can, but it's going to be kind of weird because everybody's only getting caught up half the show. Nah, I'll leave like this. I think it's enough to be able to get started on enough platforms. I don't think we need to turn on a fifth one, because it would just only add more frustration to everybody. So for all the people that are just coming in right now, this is Lumi and Finistra. Michelle Murray 20 is kind of the guest here. This is my channel show. Next week, we're going to have Carmen Miranda here, and we're going to cover more content. We're going to be here until about 5 o'clock. So for those of you who came late in Twitch and the 2 Facebook channels, Michelle's North American Snow Queen Facebook channel, the Twitch, and of course Kick, welcome to everybody. I will try to catch up with everybody as we go. Not many people know about this channel, she says. You know what? You're right. This is where you guys got to share and subscribe. If you guys can please do that. This channel hasn't been used in a while, so this is also streaming on Michelle's North American Snow Queen channel as well, which is another channel she does. That's an alternative backup called The Icy One. Actually, I'm still known as, you're known as Virgo Goddess. No, I'm not Virgo Goddess. That's somebody else. Okay. Twitch says, join our YouTube channel. Absolutely. That's how you get to Michelle's channel right there. And for the Twitch people, if you want to subscribe to Michelle's channel. And so Gidgey's here, of course. I'm so sorry I was not looking at chat. I'm looking to know Lumi better, obviously. By the way, Gidgey, please understand, make sure when you get the stuff, notifications about the shipping information or estimated dates of delivery, please make sure to let Michelle know, because Amazon is known to send her boxes all over Winstead, and she needs to make sure to get the right places so she can get them. There are things that sometimes up in North Main Street, at House of 112 of North Main. We're not even sure exactly where that is, but we have found packages up at North Main Street in Winstead. Or we found things in Home Place. We find things scattered all over the place. Like Amazon can't make up their mind on where to send stuff. So if they send you a picture where items are sent to, if it's an Amazon delivery, please do send us the picture so that we can make sure that we know where it is, so we can make sure to grab it. Because we certainly know what our front looks like, and we know I've even thrown packages outside our front of our building on the sidewalk of all things, and that's where we need to watch and keep an eye on where Amazon is putting the stuff. I guess it depends on the drivers, how they're feeling that day. Some days they'll send out tons of packages and they'll bounce them all over the place. It's just really awkward. And let's see, what else? Nothing else. Michelle redid my hair again. Unfortunately, it's still itchy as hell. So, Lumi is itchy and bitchy. Sorry. It's something with these wigs. We gotta get some real hair wigs, Michelle. Really, please. Those are expensive. I know, but real hair wig would be more comfortable, I think. This is so itchy and making me bitchy. Itchy wigs makes Lumi bitchy. Yeah. Someday you're gonna show people the wig you bought. Oh God. That was a disaster. I bought this wig. It's kind of as long as Lumi's. It's all curly like Santa Claus hair. And it's just, well, it's like Merida. It just goes all over the place. And I can't comb it. It's snarly. It's everywhere. And it's like, I gotta really seriously work on it a bit to make it look better. I just was like, oh my God, see, Lily, you look so cute. You really do. I just wish that we could get your hair like, my real hair like this. Oh, there's always the box color. That's the first thing. I don't want to change my color, though. Oh. You should advertise the channel on your community tab. Well, Michelle, you could do that. Why don't you do that, Michelle? Why don't you put this on your community tab? Okay. So we get the link to this channel so I can add it to my community tab. You got a community tab too. Michelle, I don't need to put it on my community tab. Alright. Copy that link and then put it on yours. I just did. Alright. So, okay. Let's take care of that right now. Let's go to my community tab and post this on my community tab. There we go. Message. Join us. Join Lumi on her channel with Ask Lumi Questions. Show starts at 3 p.m. Eastern. It's already started to about 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Command V for verbose. Send that out there and post it on my community tab. There you go. Now it's posted. So now we can go back to Lumi on my channel and verify some of the numbers. Their numbers are good. You got subscriber count is good at 1,890. You're not doing bad right now either. No, I know. And you did post it in Noodles panel and in Gidgey's channel and the creator live on Discord, and you just posted it on. Did you send it out on Facebook? I'll take that as a no. No, I didn't. Yeah, the real hair is expensive. Yes, they are. Very expensive. And you can get better artificial wigs that are better than this one. This is probably one of the wigs they use at hairstyling school. It looks like something that would be given to a student to say, fix this hair, and I got it as a gift. We got it as a gift from Wiggy. Yeah, so it's not like... Okay, I think I can... Oh, I can log in. You can log in as me? Yeah. No, you can't. Oh. You forget, Lemmy, this is my channel, and you're trying to... So how can I share it? You can't. Oh, I can't. I gotta go back on and to my Facebook and stuff to share it. Oh. So it's just kind of confusing, so it's I will share the full stream afterwards though, so that people can come by and take and talk to the audience. So yes, we will do that. Well, we'll share Lumi's. I hate about this wig is that, and then Michelle's real hair is the same way. It snarls up so bad that it just. It needs a wig conditioner. It needs anti-static something really bad. It needs the hairbrush. It needs the wig conditioner. It needs the anti-static spray. Maybe if you tied it back. Well, that's what I was gonna try to do. So you don't have the elastic in the drawer. I know. Oh, do I? Well, that you did, but I don't see it. Oh, well, okay, whatever. We'll figure it out. Yeah. And synthetic wigs are expensive, absolutely. So, besides scratching and itching with the wig, I know, it's making Lemmy bitchy. Yeah, big time. The should have worn a wig. I should have worn a wig cap. We only have one. Sorry, it was with my other wig. So we did announce it in the Discord and things like that. So you could still copy that link. Yeah, it's in general chat. Oh, okay. So let's just do that. Let me just copy that general chat message. Let's see. There, just copy this. Click it. Click it for a ticket. Command copy. And I can go over here on Facebook on my side. I'll post it. You know, I don't think too many people will look on your Facebook, honestly. I think I've seen, maybe 2 or 3 people come in from Facebook in my whole lifetime experience in your channel. They're really not coming to your Facebook on a regular basis. They're like, no, that's not really, so where's my post? Add to your post. Wait. Add to your post? What's this? What's on your mind? It sounds like something the dwarves would say. What's on your mind? What's on my mind is I'm hot and sweaty and I'm watching a channel with Lumi and my hair is itchy and scratchy and it's just miserable. Yeah, it's. Did you post it? I did. Did you post it to the group? There's only one follower. So what? Post it anyway. All right. And you can also post it to Twitch. Yep. www.twitch.com. Wait, no, you want to go to x.com. Okay. And what's happening? So, you should post it. He's also on Facebook too. Daily Motion. Well, you know, the thing with Daily Motion is it doesn't really work very well. Oh, it doesn't? Not really. I mean, YouTube. Everyone is out there, so you want to send it to DNS. Okay. And you want to send it out now. Post. Is it too long? Upgrade the premium to send longer posted articles. The show will run until 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay. The show will run until about 5 p.m. Okay, I might have to clamp this, shorten it down. Yeah, it fits. Yeah, that works. Okay, so now I just posted on X or / Twitter so that they can see there as well. And so you just closed my restream on me. No, it's still there. Okay, you're in X right now. So let's close the X window. Ah, you stupid! I got it. All right. I think. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. We're still live anyway. So, how many followers have you on Daily Motion? 1. No one really watches Michelle on Daily Motion. She can't stream on Daily Motion for some reason. I'm supposed to be able to stream, and I can't. No, I know. And we try to find out why, and they're not telling me. Yeah. That's the only one. Yeah, it's Michelle. Yeah. Maybe people occasionally walk around, maybe look real quick at the view one moment, but they don't really stick around. Yeah, they don't stick around. So Michelle kind of gets stuck with this. Yeah, where is everybody, it's just kind of awkward. It is awkward. It is really awkward. Because it's just kind of weird the way this works. I could still turn this on here over here. Pop up my channel again. I know what you're gonna say. My God, are you kidding me? No, this is not so serious. This is like, okay. Now slide this window over there again. Put the. I do want to see me on face. I want to see me on camera again. Fine. All right. So let's go to that. I gotta reuse the bathroom again too. Yeah, Michelle's been pretty regular lately. www.restreamio. Michelle has been very regular, which is good. She's been being all clogged up with making rocks. Yeah, rocks suck. Today is definitely better that she's regular and no risk of diverticulitis or other problems like that. So let's go with the panel here. So Restream IO. Putting everything together. By the way, they came up with a new version of Restream IO, which is really kind of aggravating because Michelle decided to click on it and check it out, the version 2, and she was like, oh man, I don't like this. I was like, because this thing has got completely different layout, and they're saying, hey, we got scenes. Well, that's nice, you got scenes, but we still have the scenes. Yeah. So we're not streaming it, so you can't actually see the scenes anyway. So we're just watching ourselves using it as a monitor. I came here to find out if Michelle is regular. Thanks, Linda. I know. Is that you? I go. Michelle doesn't want anything stuck up her bunghole. I don't particularly blame her, actually. She chooses not to get any kind of coloscopy. You know, they have new technology now. They could do the opposite. They could actually have you swallow a pill, which is a camera, and it can go through your digestive tract and go through and take snapshots all the way down. So you want to swallow a camera. Only you would want to swallow a camera. Well, at least it's a little more comfortable. You just swallow the camera, and then you just track it with a Bluetooth app on your phone. It goes right through you, and then by the time the camera is finished, you just expel it out of your bunghole, which is a little bit less frightening. Because I think it's kind of, I kind of understand that, why Michelle feels that way, because she's like, even though it's a medical procedure, it's not the same thing as what her mother was saying about, oh, you want to be gay so you can pack fudge. And she's like, say what? She figured it out. She was like, oh, no, mama. That's not what that's not the case. That's not reality at all. It's just not. It isn't. I mean, doesn't make any sense. So the vitamins, the going outside, walking around has had positive impact on Michelle's health. So she's doing better. Yeah, yeah, we're doing better. And she's starting to lose the spare tire slowly. The spare tire is slowly disappearing. Yes, the tire's going away. Yep. And the that's a good thing, I guess, because Michelle's losing weight now. Um, how long do you think it will take you? Because you're supposed to schedule a doctor's appointment this month, or is it July? I think it's this month or next month. But the problem is that right now there is a question about the if you're going to be able to be seen because of your insurance. Yes, for the regular follow-ups, the plan did cover that. So we don't even have the blood work paperwork yet. No, they're gonna do that in December. Oh, okay. So in other words, there wouldn't be a follow-up exactly. Right. And unfortunately, with the changes with the spend down, they don't cover routine checkups. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable going through that procedure. I mean, but it can still detect cancer even with a camera. Because they can't collect polyps, though. Not yet, anyway. Maybe eventually they could take. One day they're going to come up with something that goes down your throat instead. That does the same job. Like a variation of that goes down your throat instead of up your butt. Then it's gonna do the same job. And there's these little scissors that come out and they go snip, 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 and they collect polyps. And they could check that too. With a coloscopy, that's what it does. It's actually a two-stage process. It's actually the camera view, but it's also if there's a polyp, they can go ahead, go snip, snip, and doesn't hurt normally. And they just can take that off, and then they can pull it up for a biopsy if they really need to. Yeah. I think Michelle's just afraid. As she's afraid of the doctor going to go, oh, that's so bad news for you. You have another problem in your body to add to your bucket list. Oh, shit. That's the last thing I need, doctor. What is it this time? You're dying. I'm dying every day. You die every day. You're dying of ulcers. You're dying from large intestinal issues. Yeah, thanks for telling me the bad news, Doc. I really don't have more bad news in my life right now. Really, not really in the mood. Yeah, I mean, I do feel, I count my luck. I mean, in one sense, I say, but alas, have you can find out what's wrong with your body? Why don't you get the stupid diagnostic test done? Aye, it'll help you live longer. Oh, I mean, I got a feeling I'll live a long time even without that. My brother got one. He's older than me. You know, I just don't feel comfortable doing it. Yeah, I know. That's what happens to your brain processing. I mean, how does this affect? Where do you go? Where do you go? I mean, think about that for a minute. Where do you go? I mean, your brain, they shut down the interrupts, right? Your brain is what? Your corpus callosum is still running to keep your heart and pulse going most of the time. What about your spirit? Where does that go? Kind of thinking, where does your spirit go when you're sleeping? Well, that I know. You're sleeping, you can visit the other side and come back again, but that's by natural means. That's a little different. This is sudden. And also, Did you hear about the girl, 29 years old, normal, able-bodied girl who had assisted suicide? I did see the story in the news. I don't know why she wanted to do that. Assisted suicide. I don't understand. I mean, yeah, I kind of agree with that. It's kind of scary. You know, what happens to your spirit? Where does it go? Is that also a time when an evil entity could come into your body and raise havoc? Because even if your intrusion alarm is sounding like a monster from hell, you'll never be able to respond to it. Well, that's true. You got plenty of experience, Gemini Gem. Absolutely, you have many experiences. I haven't had the misfortune of being in that situation, so I tend to get a little bit anxious about the whole idea. You know, I mean, I think it's. I mean, I know some people would say, "It's Michelle. It's not a big deal." You know, they give you a sedative. They give you for something to forget, like in general anesthesia. They'll give you something to cause temporary memory loss, and then they'll give you a anesthetic that knocks you out, or at least removes pain. You may not necessarily be totally knocked out, depending on the procedure. Like when you were going through your brain transplant, they couldn't totally knock you out because they need to have you conscious. But it's just scary to me. It's like I have no control, and I don't like the loss of control, so it scares me. You know, I'm not used to giving up control. That's something that's very Virgo-like in a sense. The sense of loss of control scares you because it's like, oh my God, you know, I don't have the option of walking out of here. Okay. You know what? There's one technology me and Michelle wish they could come up with. I mean, they can do EEGs, right? Why can't they decode the EEGs during dream state to decode the dreams that you have and put it in a format that can be presented in video? I wonder why we can't do that. Maybe because the format is not in a format that our video processors can handle directly. It's not PAL, it's not NTSC, it's not CCAM. It's just a format of electrochemical things in EEG during dream state. So I don't think we could read through that EEG and see where you can convert that signal into PAL or NTSC. Or CCAM, so you can send it to a television. I would be really fascinating, but I don't think we're quite there yet. No. To my knowledge, no, I have never had surgery. No, Michelle never had surgery to her knowledge. And we say that because my body's built. I never know if someone actually did modify me very young when maybe I was converted at a very early age or something. I don't know. I don't remember any surgeries. My mom never talked about surgeries. So maybe, but I wonder if I was converted at a very early age. That's a great question, though. I wish I could tell you. I don't see anything in the records when I was your spirit guide about surgeries or any kind of medical interventions involving knocking you out cold. The most important surgery I would have been was the knee surgery. But then when I went back to see the orthopedic doctor, he told me, he said, Michelle, I hate to tell you, there's 50-50 chance it's going to go well. And that's not very good betting odds. He said, first of all, we got to get donor tissue. It's going to take you 6 months to recover in bed. And it means that the rest home is going to take 100% of your money, which means you can't pay your landlord, and then you're going to end up in the street. And if you're lucky and you do recover from the donor tissue from the cadavers, then for repairing the tendons and ligament or tendon damage, you're still going to be stuck having to go through rehab. And that means your landlord would not be paying his rent, getting his rent paid, and he will throw you out in the street. Gemini questions have been so awesome. Thank you very much. I've been listening and learning so much. Well, I do appreciate asking questions. This was supposed to be Lumi's time, but I guess I'm getting stuck answering some of them. Well, it's okay. I can answer some, obviously, too. Oh no, this is for Tourney. Yeah. So if we went ahead and got Michelle's knee fixed, the orthopedic doctor said there's 50% chance it's going to work out. In fact, it's probably even very likely an upper 49% chance, given that we need to get donor tissue for the tendons, and we center your kneecap, and there's scar tissue down there. He said that we would have to remove a lot of tissue. It takes a very specialist doctor to do that. He said even I'm not really qualified to do it. He said, however, in a normal circumstance where it's not as severe of damage, you would spend 3 months in bed while you're immobilized, while your kneecap is refused to your lower leg, and then you would then go start rehab, and that is the standard procedure. But because the amount of tendon damage, which includes damage from prior accidents, which didn't end up in the hospital for, because we see a lot of scar tissue. We have to get donors. We have to get cadaver tissue. It has to be replaced. It's going to be 6 months in bed time, and then it's going to be about 3 months rehab. Even if everything works, if nothing takes, if the donor tissue does not work, you're going to end up being in a wheelchair for the rest of your life. So then you would basically be even in worse shape. He said, as a medical professional, I personally do not recommend you do it. It is not worth it. You already are walking now. Even if you need to use a walker for some assistance, in some cases, it's far better for you to keep mobile and moving, because the damage is so much and needs a specialist that specializes in grafting and cadaver tissue. And that said, he said, just don't do it, because it's not worth it for you to do that at this time. Yeah, well, it is as it is. But you know what? Here's the thing that's important to remember. Michelle is walking now. She sometimes does not use the walker. For example, she was at Cumberland Farms. She only had to use the walker in one hand while she was carrying the Diet Cola in the other. And in fact, she could have folded the walker. Michelle, you could replace with a cane, you know. I know. But then I would have one hand constantly holding a cane while the other hand is holding a drink or something. And sometimes my hip hurts so bad that I need the walker to lean on. Yeah, that's something that they're trying to do, is kind of recondition the hip a little bit with the walker and getting out more. That's because the walker helps Michelle when she needs to rest her hip because she can't sit anywhere because they took all the benches out of Winston. So she has to lean on her walker while she wiggles her left leg to kind of ease up the pain in the hip. And he said, "Oh, I can fix the hip." He said, "I didn't even think about checking the hip." He said, "So you got hip problems too?" He said, "I wish you had told me that." I said, "I could have done more advanced scan on the hip." And Michelle said, "Well, originally we came here for the knee, but yeah." He said, "Well," so he took a quick look at Michelle's hip. He said, "Yeah, I can fix hips. That's pretty easy. I know how to do those. But the knee is definitely definitely no. Hip is more likely to be successful, but hip surgery is also nip and tuck, because the fact is, if the implant for the replacement hip doesn't work out right, it could be just as debilitating for Michelle." So he said, but right now, like he said, overall, you are working, you are ambulatory, you are moving. So you might just have to rest more, but keep walking. He said that. Keep walking, moving, do things. Don't sit down in the house all day. As he said, that's the last thing you should be doing, because then your bones will atrophy. You don't need that. So he says, "I hear that about your knee." He said, "I'm glad you're putting out and staying active." Absolutely, and Michelle is too. As far as ring and tinkling, Michelle fat, Michelle is making some positive inroads in her health. So she's getting back on her feet. She's doing more. And that's good, because this is also why Carmen was originally brought into the job, is because I didn't have any experience with physical injuries like this. Until I asked Mother God to find Michelle a person who could help advocate for her to get back on her feet. And next week at 3 o'clock, it's going to be an interview with Carmen Miranda. So we'll be on this channel. We're going to cover stuff with Carmen. And it should be really interesting. Of course, Michelle will be here. Where else is she going to be, right? Yeah, she's going to be here. So that's next week. So next Sunday, 3 o'clock to 5, will be an interview with Carmen Miranda. And that's going to be, I think, will be interesting. That's going to answer some questions, since she is a visiting spirit. What does the visiting spirit do? How is it different from what I do, because I'm married to Michelle, versus a visiting spirit? Well, I can give you one quick difference, because I have also done my rounds too in the past. Is visiting spirits, just come and check on people, kind of like case management. They don't live with them. They don't. They remain independent of the people. They come over, they check on you, they talk to you. Even spirit guides do that. They just don't necessarily live with the person. I do, because I married Michelle, which means I'm not a spirit guide anymore. I'm her spouse. Mother Asna is our spirit guide. So that's why I talked to Mother Asna. I said, "Hey, Michelle needs help." So, but Mother said that she couldn't do it because she was a little bit, was overworked, working hard on other clients, and she felt that she needed somebody that was more experienced. So that's what she called Carmen. So Carmen came in because Mother, at my request, referred her to us, us to her, and she read Michelle's file and said, "Yes, I can help Michelle. I certainly understand injuries. I understand how much it really is debilitating to the soul, how much it sucks when you are hurt and you want to do more things." So yes, there's definitely no reason why Michelle should not be able to have somebody who can help inspire her to get off her ass and do something. That's why it's so important to remember Carmen is there, but she doesn't live here. That's the thing that people like Red don't understand. Carmen has her own home. She does not have to live here. She's working with 3 other people, 2 that are wanting to be living people that want to be in the performing arts, and another person that is kind of in Michelle's situation, but for a different reason. The person's having problems with drugs and alcohol, and is trying to get their life back together. So for Carmen, that person is more of substance abuse issues. For Michelle, it's getting her back on her feet, dancing and moving. And with the other two other people, it's to inspire them to learn to expand their repertoire. So she doesn't get a lot of calls anymore. I mean, back when she first died, she was saying there was so many people that already knew her from when she was alive. You know, like the first 10 years, 15 years, that there was like some up to 1975. There was a lot of people always asking about Carmen Miranda. But then as she got older since her death, less and less people were asking about Carmen Miranda's help. So she had a lot of time on her hands, and she wants to stay active too. So Carmen Miranda is a very nice person, and I think that it's beautiful. Where did when Michelle get married? Right here. Yeah, it was a ceremony in the actually we did it through astral travel to the other side, and then we exchanged vows and rings, and Mother Asna was presiding over the ceremony. And then she explained that because this was already preordained, that she would be taking over for Lumi's role as a spirit guide. So she took over, and it's been working with ever since. Mother God always kind of worked with us. Is more of an advisory role, but now she's really definitely in the thick of it. So she works with me in Lumi directly now. And Michelle's brother, Jesus. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Michelle's channel on Kick. We love you. We really do. Thank you so much for following us on Kick. Tonight's ceremony will be starting at 7 o'clock, and that's going to be a great night. Music. Michelle already showed the records earlier. Yes, we did. Can we get to the records on the screen now? I think they're still there. No, they're not. Okay. Well, anyway, there's definitely going to be very fascinating tonight with the music on the show, and thank you for the follow. And let's just make sure, remember, guys who are watching my channel, please do join Michelle Marie Delaney on Kick for tonight for Silver Moon Radio, AM 1610, starting at 7 o'clock until 10 p.m. at night. Before the show, me and Michelle shall eat dinner first. So it takes like 30 minutes to cook a pizza, and then it takes time for it to cool. Because these teeth don't do well when you start throwing in a really hot pizza in your mouth, because they'll start to melt, and then it's not good. So we tend to let the pizza get cool enough so you don't burn your throat in the process either. So we'll start the pizza at about 5:30, take it out of the oven, put it on top of the cooling rack or top of the stove to cool, and then about 6 o'clock we will have dinner, which means it'll be cold for 30 minutes. So it'll be cooler to eat. To have a ring. Great question for you to have a ring. We don't have a ring. No, we don't. We don't need one. I'm sure we can find an engagement ring, but which fingers are you going to put it on? Probably both. This one, this one. This is Lumi's hand. This is my hand right here. Yeah, this is my hand. I'm on the right side, and unfortunately, I'm the one with the shitty eyes and the shitty ear, and Michelle has got the better eye, better ear. That we can both, I can write with both hands, Lumi can't. Right, you are ambidextrous for writing. Michelle is mainly left-handed. People don't realize that. The studio is set for a left-handed person. She set this up instinctually. The way it's set up is for a left-handed person. All the controls are on her left hand. She's reaching over here, turning knobs, pushing buttons. The Stream Deck's on this side now. Yeah, the Stream Deck's on this side. The only thing that's different is the Stream Deck's on my side. But I don't really know where all the buttons are. Michelle does. pretty much by feel. Yeah. I thought Lumi would like a band, and Michelle may want something a little fancy, huh? I am left-handed, so it's getting. Hey, I can support you. It's a funny thing, because Dory asked me, she said, are you right-handed or left-handed? You use the left hand a lot. That's the reason why the knee injury sucks so bad. It was my predominant leg. That is Michelle's predominant leg. She leads with the left leg. All of a sudden, she couldn't lead anymore. And she was like, what am I going to do? I can't even walk. I can't even get a full leg extension. Got to use her right leg. But I'm left-legged. I can't lead with my right leg. I'm left-legged. You're ambidextrous. You have to figure it out. That's what I told her. Well, it's your leg. Why can't you lead? Well, I can lead for you, but your left leg's still going to have to follow. So we ended up having to walk together. Now we have to lead with the right leg instead of the left. But Michelle started to get her left leg back, too. So she's actually getting the left leg is getting strong enough that she can actually lead with her left leg now. Yeah. Yeah. Actually just adopted when I was young. They noticed Lumi in the bathtub. They'd never seen that. This bathtub hasn't been used since 2016. This is one of the oldest backgrounds we have. This one was one of the backdrops we lost. And we found it. And I said, I want to use it. Michelle said, okay. So she searched for it on the hard drive. All the hard drives that we extracted files from. We still have one more. And you know why? It's going to have the original intros that used to be used. I believe it's on that one. That used to be the beginning of all the old videos with the tones on it. There's a typo in there. I want to fix it. Make it 16:9. Yeah. Love your change. Yeah, thank you. Well, we'll be using this on my show. Michelle's going to be using her other ones on her show. That's how we're going to try to keep the shows distinctly separate. Michelle, I need a profile on your Stream Deck for me. Oh, God. Come on. You can have multiple profiles. Yeah, really. Seriously. Why can't I have a Stream Deck profile? You can. I just have to set one up for you. Like Sean McGuy would say, make it so, number one. Get up, make me a background, make me a profile so I can add my buttons. Because I don't need as many like the same stuff you do. I mean, and I definitely do want to come up with a nice animated intro. Well, Wiki never gave you one. No, Wiki never gave me one. That's a good point. Maybe we can make something out of jump cuts. I need more content then. You need more content, and there is some on Brian K's rap video. If you haven't seen that, here it is. Here's Brian K's rap video for those of you who have. Of course, most of you who have, but this is probably the few times you see me on camera. The following video is, I'm going to be honest when I say it before you watch this, may upset a whole bunch of you. And frankly, I'm afraid to tell you, honey, it has to happen.
What am I looking for exactly?
Take it back before she starts to blame me. Do you know the lady named Michelle Marie Delaney? She's the one that can cause a real scene. Also has the title of a motherfucking queen. Has his ass that's been her whole life. But when she is streaming, she is getting all the likes. She barely even tries and she's not always nice. But I bet you a tenner that she'll show you a good time. Entertainment, that's a forte. Sitting in the snow palace, slaving all the way. In a chair covered in rusty's hair. Picks up the phone.
Connor, you're on the air.
Don't expect expectation from the queen. Watch long enough and you'll know just what I mean. Not spitting out the shade and trying to throw the doubt. Just watch a little bit, tune in and figure out. But be warned, it's hard to look away. It's almost like a trap from a serpent with a gaze. Or maybe from some forces that's unseen. I swear to you, my friend, it's like a fever dream. And the show is just about to start. I'm saving all the clips of my favorite part. A theater for insane minds. Don't forget that she is legally blind. Give it a little bit and I'm sure that she will ban me. Then I get banned by the demon that can Lumi. Yes, you heard me right. It's the one inside the head. The one Michelle blames when the racist things are said. Lisa thinks about the one who brought the roaches. Ed is coming back as the summertime approaches. Getting cold beers with pulling those trains. Streaming from the front porch even when it rains. At this rate, maybe Dory's coming back. Bet that she exploded and by that I mean with fact. If you think that she will be boring, then no worry about it, bruv. She's stuck up in torrent. Then funny ain't it though that she used to be a sister. Of good and con, she is not like Krista, not even close. It's not the same thing. On top of all the shit, she also was a thief. So you know she likes the tits that are so pretty, especially the ones that hang on Tiger Kitty. Maybe did I mean the ones that are on that girl Gitchy? I don't know. Hopefully Stan don't sue me. If he does, he ain't gonna get much rand. Truth be told, I don't give a damn. He a damn good man, and he got a good plan. He the one getting Ed loaded up in the van. Guess you heard me right, other words I said. If you don't believe me, go ahead, ask Fred. He probably playing that turtle well. Go ahead, hit him up, be a real good pal. So spark it up now and let's smoke a bowl and tune into the queen with David Bordeaux. They got a good show with the chill ass flow. Hope Michelle don't kill them all with his no. Kinda like the way that she did to Pete, but Rich, god damn it, this is a good ass beat. Hope again, Michelle, and you can meet and watch the documentary with commentary. The phones are coming back as well as smack old cat scenes. Michelle's site finally got back on the right track. I don't know that much what the future be holding, but I can say right now that it's gonna be real golden. It's gonna be a lot better than it was, at least. Much better than it was with that fucking Rhonda Church.
I'm not much of this book stuff. Let's see.
And there you go. It was the one that Brian K made for Michelle Shelley. He never made one for mine. Which let me kind of like we have to come up with new stock materials, and so we'll do that. One of the things that people always wondered about, and since a lot of you guys that are regulars here, I'll just say is that since I'm not monetized anyway, let me just start by talking about Silver Moon Radio AM 1610 as that we... Can I play some of the records? If you want to. Yeah, because you played this record anyway. No one even gave a complaint. I wonder... For those of you who wonder what kind of music Michelle likes and the kind of music she likes to do, let's see if I can get this on cue here. I want to just play a little bit of something I kind of like as well. Let's see, what's vibe? Is it this one? I think that should not be okay. So someone plays something here from the Italian Party, at least a piece of the music. First thing I notice is there is really very little grooves separation on this record. I'm just going to play a little bit of piece of this music. And let's see. Let's slide this over to the right side. This is just a little bit of some of the music that we do like to service in. of jumping around a little bit in this record too. It's kind of hard to keep it up, but let's just. I'm gonna give you a symbol of this record. And here, don't kill it, Lum. You can hear more of that music on Silver Moon Radio AM 1610. After we play all the club mix albums, there's just a little sample of what we play on Silver Moon Radio AM 1610. So come on over tonight. We have 5 club mix album songs, and we have 1 original club mix album that Michelle had on her channel. And we're going to be playing also some music by Elton John tonight as well, so that you guys can listen to that. And we have more records over there. We have a lot more records over there. And, of course, the original Elton John record probably will be hit up. And so, yeah, we're going to have some music tonight on Silver Moon Radio AM 1610 with Michelle. It should be interesting for you guys to check out. And a couple of days ago, we played some of these from WRKO, and then we'll play some of the Best of Bread. The Best of Bread tonight. Volume 1, 2. Unfortunately, Rita Coolidge suffered a light minor crack. They don't look so minor. Did you get careless when you threw that on the turntable that night? Michelle, I was so disgusted. I just went threw it on there. I probably did it. I probably did damage it a little bit. It's okay. Alright, so, of course, the Fifth Dimension and Country Western, Lawrence Welk, other records. So, I liked it. I do like the Rita Coolidge record, and I like the Amy Winehouse one as well. So yeah. So a lot of different pieces of music today on AM 1610 Silver Moon City. That's going to start at 7 o'clock on Kick, so your Kick audience don't have to worry about going anywhere, because that's where it's going to be. So YouTubers are going to have to go to Kick at www.kick.com/BICHELA at 7 o'clock Eastern Time to 10 p.m. Eastern, followed by the after show on Michelle's channel on YouTube and Kick at about 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I don't know what she's going to talk about in the after show, but I better close this turntable because Rusty the Cat is just showed up, and you know what he's going to do. Yeah. Kind of sounds like the song "I Am Sandra Dee" from the movie Grease. I know what you want to do. There's the cat. Anyway, he's up here. He's doing his kitty thing, as I am aware that he is going to want to have fun. And sometimes he goes outside. He doesn't expect I was going to be streaming today. So he did not know. He didn't get the memo. He can't read. I know. He can't read. How could he get the memo? He couldn't get the memo. He couldn't read it anyway. Absolutely. This is Rusty. By the way, I'll just slide this out of the way so you can see him. Rusty, come on. Yeah, stick a little ball in my face. This is Michelle's cat. Our cat. He wants to go outside. He's kissing the monitor now. Ow! Ouch! Rusty, don't do that. It hurts. He swatted me with his feet. He wants to go out. I gotta let him out. So just really kind of cool that, doing that stuff there, Yeah, I think it's still pretty cool that we had a good show anyway. Yeah, it's not bad for a first time in what, a couple months. I even did a video on this channel. My hair is still a mess. Oh. Just can't get me that wig spray, please. I'm getting it. We're getting it. Okay. So that'll be at 7 o'clock Eastern time tonight. Will be Silver Moon Radio AM 1610. So please do check it out. We really, really, really want you to be part of the show. And I know Michelle's jealous of my hair. It's just a wig. You like it anyway. Yeah. No. I can't win. It's not. It's just cool. It's cool. Yeah, it's cool. And in front, you look a little bit like Gates McFadden. I do. A little bit. Except hair was shorter than yours. Okay. Anyway. So everybody, I just want to say, I guess, is there anybody who have any more questions? Because we still got some time. We still have a little time. Actually, technically, no, it's 5:05. It is. Oh my God, I didn't know that. So I'll answer one more question. Anybody have one last question on the lightning round, as Michelle would call it? We got the lightning round. So anybody have a fast question that they want to know? This is the time to ask it. Okay, first of all, if you want to catch Silver Moon Radio AM 1610, this is what it looks like. This is the screen for Silver Moon Radio AM 1610 on Kick, and that starts at 7 o'clock Eastern time tonight on Kick. And also, just remember that coming up on Tuesday, where's it? We have the Silver Moon Drive-In Movie Theater. That's on Tuesday nights. We don't have anything right now. I'm thinking about something. What are we going to add? Let's see if I can try to get South American Way by Carmen Miranda. While you're getting South American Way by Carmen Miranda, how about getting something that's also a newer movie too? I don't know what to get. We'll figure something out. I'm just letting you know, guys, I don't have an outro. I don't have an intro. You can use my outro. That's not mine. I know, but I mean, I need an outro. I don't have one. I know. I gotta get one. Yeah, that's just it. I don't have one for you. Oh. We'll figure it out. Anyway, next screen. There you go. Oh, there you go. We'll figure it out. We will find a solution. And you need to stop talking about her like that. She really was nothing like that at all. Carmen was... By the way, did she actually have training as a dancer, or was she just kind of more of... I don't think she really strictly had formal training. I don't remember her going to a dance school. I mean, maybe she did some training later on. But I kind of got the impression that Carmen was kind of self-taught. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so she was self-taught. I think so. No, I'm not sure, though. We'll have to ask her. When we see her next Sunday at 3 o'clock on your channel, is you can ask her if she's self-taught. I got the feeling the answer is yes, but we will see what she's got to say. Everybody, for now, I want to thank you for coming for this show. We do need an intro and outro for me. I don't have one. So much want one. I just wish we had one. We'll find one. But for now, everybody, thank you so much for coming to this very special, unique opportunity. And Michelle and I are going to decide if we're going to share this on her channel. And this will be the time to see if we have an issue with the copyright with that song. If we don't have copyright problems with those music, then maybe Michelle will release the whole album on YouTube so you can download it and listen to it. So we're not going to copyright it because it's not our music. It belongs to Tifton Sound. It doesn't belong to Michelle Marie Lenny. Well, I guess they could, but it's not really. It's not really specifically for me. I kind of need my own song. Yeah, you need your own song. This is my song. This is my song. Give me a song to sing along. Yeah, I think I agree with that. Give me something that's me that you can see and believe. Let me be free. Let me be me. Let it be me. Do 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 do. Of course, you could always do something like Bunny does. Hi, this is Lumi! No, that's a little bit too much. I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to go that hyper. I mean, I'm not that hyper. Bunny from Graveyard Girl has got this funny intro. Hi, this is Lumi. I'm Bunny. You know, she can't hear well either. No, she can't. It's funny because it's like she's got this hearing problem. And she's like, it's so hilarious listening to her. She jumps up on she's these blonde hair girl that she's got this eyes. She's got these crazy eyes. I mean, like, yeah, huge. I'm like, they're not Michelle. Like, hi, this is Lumi. I got some great news for you today. Today we're going to talk about Carmen Miranda. I don't think so. It doesn't sound like me. It don't look like me. Well, it looks like you, but it don't sound like you. No. And besides, that's Grave 3 Yards Girls kind of intro. All right, guys. Listen, for now, we're going to be going ready for 7 o'clock. Silver Moon Radio on Kick. All the kickers know where we are. You're already there. And so come back about 6 o'clock tonight. And we'll see you all there. Until then, have a nice night, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.